for the great honor of coming to address you today. Here, therefore, in your new president is a surgeon, as we've heard repeatedly, who is an innovator, grasping change with skill and enthusiasm, and with both skilled hands. As a committed teacher, he has expended much personal effort, as we've heard from the honored guest, on setting up training facilities. And I'm sure you all look forward to an exciting and busy year with Lucky Fernando at the helm. Thank you.
I would like to call upon the 29th President of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka to deliver his presidential address.
Our chief guest, Professor Dasri Fernando, guest of honor, Mrs. Mari South, Dr. Ranjit Telavala, the outgoing president, past presidents, members of the council, fellows and members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this presidential induction, which is held today for the first time in this auditorium, our own home. We are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the College of Surgeons this year, which makes this event even more special. Ranjit, thank you very much for the more than generous sentiments that you have expressed about me. Professor Dasari, thank you very much for consenting to be the chief guest this evening. Your illustrious surgical career spanning almost 3 decades, from gastroenterological surgeon to the highest seat of academic distinction, the Professor of Surgery, and finally, as Dean of the Medical Faculty, is an inspiration to all of us. Mari South, my mentor and guru, thank you for accepting my invitation to be the guest of honor this evening. I can proudly say that your training not only gilded my surgical skills, but also fashioned to a large extent my surgical thinking and outlook. Thank you, Mari. I'm deeply appreciative of the great honor which the college and the council has bestowed upon me in selecting me to this high office as the president of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka. This role is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a surgeon in their career, and I accept it with humility and assure you that I will give this college my all. My vision for the college is to optimize surgical training to empower surgeons. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure now to pay tributes to those individuals who molded and guided me and made an impact in my life. Sri Lanka gave me a free education from kindergarten to a medical degree. It is my privilege and indeed my responsibility to repay in some small measure what I have been given by this country. Firstly, I like to pay tribute to my late parents, without whose efforts I could never have reached this position in life. Despite financial constraints, they always strove to give me the best of everything. They supported me in my education during difficult times and instilled in me the life values that I hold today. I am happy that after my return to Sri Lanka, I had the chance to look after them in the evening of their lives. I know they were incredibly proud of me. May they attain supreme Nibbana. Mrs. Swarna Rannatunga, my advanced level class teacher, who is here with us today, was a teacher par excellence. In an era where there was a dearth of good teachers for the A-levels, she taught me zoology, botany, and chemistry, and ensured my entry to the medical faculty at Peradeniya. Thank you, teacher. As an undergraduate, I was awed by the style of teaching and surgery of Dr. S.Y.D.C. Vikramasinghe, and I have no hesitation in confessing that I was inspired by him to take up surgery as my future career. Was Arjuna Vihara, was Channa Ratnatunga, were also my teachers at Peradeniya, who made a significant impact during my undergraduate training. May I take this opportunity to say a big thank you to all of you. I did my internship in surgery in 1980 with Dr. S.C. Vijaytilaka, who taught me the more lasting values of gentleness and humanity. I am sorry that he is unable to attend this function due to ill health. In 1984, after passing my primary first years, I joined the surgical department at Darlington Memorial Hospital as a senior house officer to work with Mr. Malcolm Whittaker, who is here with us today. As a young surgical trainee, you not only taught me the fine art of surgery, but also gave me myriads of opportunities to hone my surgical skills. I still vividly remember the day you reprimanded me for giving a patient an ugly scar. You taught me that day that a surgical operation needs not only to correct the surgical pathology, but also to produce a cosmetically acceptable scar. Thank you, sir, for that lesson. At the end of a 2-year surgical rotation at Darlington Memorial Hospital, I obtained my fellowship from Edinburgh College in 1986. I then joined Maids and General Hospital to do a surgical registrar rotation, where I met this highly skilled surgeon and magnificent lady, Mrs. Mari South. Her surgical repertoire was wide and varied: upper GI, hepatobiliary, colorectal, vascular, urology, and pediatric surgery. Working with her gave me experience in all these specialties. One of Mari's remarkable qualities was her enthusiasm to impart her knowledge and expertise to her trainees. Whenever I needed to learn a new operative technique, I only had to ask her, and she would take me through the entire procedure and make sure that she included such a case in the next registrar list for me to operate on. I learned many surgical techniques from her, chiefly hepatobiliary, vascular surgery, and urology. In 1990, both Mari and I went to Paris to learn laparoscopic surgery under the pioneer surgeon Professor Dubois. After we returned, she helped me to further develop my laparoscopic skills. With the introduction of National Health Services waiting list initiatives, she entrusted me with reducing the long waiting list for gallbladder operation to 0. In the process, I acquired a lot of experience and confidence in laparoscopic surgery. Mari, you probably knew that I would have a better career and achieve much more in Sri Lanka than in the UK, and you encouraged me to return to my motherland. A difficult decision, but one which had always been on my mind. Mari, may I take this moment to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the help and guidance you have given me throughout my career. Ladies and gentlemen, on this, the 40th anniversary of the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka, I would like to give you a brief overview of the history of this institution. Let me first share some lesser-known historical facts of the college in pre-1971. It was Professor Milroy Paul who first summoned a meeting of surgeons with the intention of forming the Ceylon College of Surgeons to create a platform for holding the primary pharmacist England examination in Ceylon. Later, some surgeons objected to the word college as inappropriate for a small group. As a result, it was renamed the Association of Surgeons of Ceylon. At that time, the government abolished private practice for doctors, and many surgeons took early retirement and joined the private sector. As a result, the Association of Surgeons became inactive and remained dormant for several years. In 1971, under the leadership of Dr. P.R. Anthonys, the association metamorphosed into the College of Surgeons of Sri Lanka. Dr. P.R. Anthonys was appointed as the founder president. However, in the early years of the young college, it encountered many teething problems, chiefly the lack of quorum at meetings. On the suggestion of Dr. Tab Joseph, it was decided to offer free dinner at council meetings to attract members. His strategy worked, and there was excellent audience attendance thereafter. Let me now take you down memory lane and share some important facets in the history of the college. It is not possible to go through what each and every president has done for the college, but from the minutes which I have read, it is clear that they have all contributed greatly. Late Dr. P.R. Anthonys, the founder president, was appointed in 1981 as the Chancellor of the University of Colombo. To date, he remains the only surgeon to have held this prestigious post. During the tenure of Dr. Anand Soisa, the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh held a joint academic session, and their then president, Sir Gillingham, presented a mace to our college, which is still used at ceremonial procession. And I'm so proud to say